side doors here. We're going to be unboxing the Benjamin Marauder in its pistol variant, which I'm very excited about. Pistol, carbine, whatever you want to call it. Pop it open. Nice bubble wrap. It's in this little box. Oh, this looks like the red dot. Yeah, it just comes with a cheap red dot, depending on which variant you buy. I do like how it's packaged. There it is. Maximum fill pressure 3000 psi. It comes empty, which you would probably expect. Just checking how easily this comes out. Yeah, it's got a thread on the inside, which is unusual. I wish it was just a regular exposed thread, but you can still find adapters for it. I definitely plan on putting something probably from Donnie FL on here. I love their stuff. It's always worked well for me. Especially love the Suno. Got your instruction manual, magazine, of course your stock right here. It's like just injection molded plastic. You can swap out for the grip on the back, which I definitely plan on doing. Personally, it feels a little too big for me to be using as a pistol. But really excited to use it in the carbine setup. And let's see about this dot. Yeah, just a really simple little red dot. I don't think it has any magnification at all. Let's see here. Looks like it might not even come with a battery. Things are always a pain to take the cap off. I might grab some pliers for that. Okay, there's a battery in the box, it looks like. Oh, yeah, that one's stuck on there. I'm gonna go grab some pliers for that. Okay, finally got that battery cap off. You can see I scratched the heck out of it trying to get a grip on it. Finally came loose. Really not a fan of this red dot for a couple reasons. One, the battery cap is almost impossible to take off. Two, the reticle itself is actually not lined up properly. So if you look in there, you can see that it's off cant. It's actually tilted in comparison to the gun. I don't think it's actually the scope itself. The scope seems to be lined up properly inside of the mounts, but like there's very obviously a tilt to it, and so you couldn't really use any kind of elevation adjustments on this because you're going to be off and angled. So I don't plan on keeping this on it. It's just a dot. It doesn't have any magnification, and so for the size it just doesn't make any sense. I would definitely either put a regular scope on there. I actually think an LPVO would be pretty sweet. Or I would just put on a regular red dot. So, got my GX CS4 here. We're just gonna fill it up real quick and see how fast it fills up. Pressure on this one is 3000 PSI. That's a pretty small little tank. I believe it just fills up here. Maybe. Might be doing something wrong here. Let me go see where the fill is. Okay, the fill is right there. I thought it was a thread. You actually just pop it off. It just takes a reasonable amount of force, but not bad at all. So we'll plug it in. All hooked up there. And we'll watch how long it takes. Better bring the camera down so you can actually watch the fill as it goes. Cruising along pretty fast. So this pump is the CS4 made by GX. I love this pump. It's water cooled. and so it's very quiet. Like, you can still probably hear me talking pretty well. You can carry on a conversation around it. And this thing has a runtime of like 4 hours or more, so you can actually fill up a full-size tank. So honestly, overkill for this tiny little gun, but I mean, it's a great pump and it's a great price. Like, these things sell for, I think, $400 to $500. I'll have links down below in the description to these. You do have to have a power inverter, but they actually just came out with one that doesn't require the inverter anymore, so I'm going to see if I can get my hands on one to do a review for you guys. But absolutely love these things. I've used a lot of GX pumps over the years, and they've always worked well for me. So coming back here, you can see we're already pretty close, and it's only been a minute or two. Let's come back up here and look at our gauge. These things will fill up to 4,500 psi. Okay, looks like we're done. So I always like to just play it safe and not quite fill up to full, but we're going to adjust the safety on this just a little bit so we can get just a tad bit more air out of it. I think we can do a little more than what we got. So you always want to bleed whenever you stop filling and start again. You don't want to start the system under pressure and then close that up. And it shouldn't take us long to fill this up. There we go, perfect, right on the line. And then just bleed it out. And you're good to go. So overall, really excited for this little gun. I've heard it's very quiet. This is basically going to be a little trail gun for small game and plinking. So I'll do my usual short-term review and then do a longer review for you guys later. So let me know if there's anything else that you want to see or find out about this gun. Let me know if you have any recommendations for the scope, and if anybody has a trick to get these stupid little battery covers off, let me know, because every time I get one that has this kind of optic cover, I always scratch it up the first time because it's locked on there so tight. But anyway, links for all of this will be in the description or at Mighty Moose Outdoors. Have a great day.